What's going on, everybody? Beckev here. We are doing my first Madden video and my first Madden rebuild. I've been really getting into Madden recently. Kind of taking a break from League, so we'll see how it goes. But we're going to do a rebuild of the Chicago Bears. This is going to be a series. I don't know how many episodes we're going to see. The goal is to win a Super Bowl, but if we go 4 seasons or so and we can't win anything, we'll see how far we can get. Maybe call it a failed rebuild. I don't know. It's my first time doing this, so we're just kind of going to go through it and see how it goes. I am going to be doing the, his name is That Franchise Guy style rebuild. I will put up the rules of the rebuild here. I just wanted to give him credit. These are his rules. I just like how he does it. It's realistic moves only. You only do play the moments in your division games. You get 3 per division game. Play the moments. 1 full game of offense, 1 game fourth quarter only. And then there's some other rules as well, but they'll be up there. You can see them. And we're going to be doing that. So let's jump right into it here. We're going to deep dive into the Chicago Bears offense. Let's go. Alright, so getting into the rebuild here, I personally like to make my own coach. I know some people might not like this, but it's my rebuild, so we're just going to start at the regular season. We are going to be using a custom coach. I like to make myself. I always like team builder. I like getting the extra XP for the players and stuff. I find that makes it a little bit more fun. That actually somewhat kind of looks like me. Usually there's none that look like me, but it looks just a little bit, not a whole lot, but just a little bit. I like this look right here. So our offensive playbook, I've kind of been running the Raiders playbook. It's very good on the run and the ground game. I also like Seattle a lot, but we're just going to do the Raiders playbook just because it's very balanced and we can get a lot out of it. And we're going to do the Kansas City Chiefs defensive playbook. Just very all-around playbook, lots of good nickel stuff. We're going to go on all Madden, competitive, and I'm going to fix these sliders up, and we're going to get right into the rebuild, so let's go. All right, so getting into the season here, we're going to set our season goal. I think we can make the playoffs. I don't know, though. That's a tough schedule. Bucks, Panthers aren't easy. Vikings, Titans, Packers. It's not a terrible schedule, but it's not the best. Make the playoffs, 7 wins. We'll go 7 wins first, and then we'll see. Because we need a quarterback, because Trubisky is pretty much gone. First, we're going to do training. So, basically, my game plan with this is to build like a Bears of the old type team. I want a studly defense, which we have a solid defense right now, and then I just want to pound the run game. That's pretty much my goal. Is we're just going to pound the run game and then set it up on the defensive end. So jumping into it here, let's look at our team. We got Robinson, we got Patterson. We might look to trade Anthony Miller for somebody on the defensive end and switch Patterson over to the wide receiver 2. And then, maybe put Ridley at the 3 or Sims at the 3. Just kind of see, or Wims, see what goes on from there. Trubisky's probably gone. I just can't see him staying around. Montgomery might be gone as well. I kind of want a power back. I don't really want. I believe Montgomery's elusive. Maybe he has power. I'm not sure. We'll see. Our offensive line is okay. It's actually pretty solid. We might stay with these guys for a little bit and just kind of see what we can do. That guy's got a big forehead. Woo. And we got Jimmy Graham. So our offense isn't terrible. It definitely needs some work. On the defensive end, I know we're looking pretty solid. We got Khalil Mack, which is really good. He will definitely be hanging around for us. Quinn is here. I like Trevathan. We have a pretty solid defensive front. Might be looking for a new right end. We're going to see what we can get. Maybe in the draft or maybe in a trade or something like that. We do have Buster Screen at cornerback 2. I think our biggest problem on the defensive end really is probably right end and our middle linebacker 2. We'll see what we can do for upgrades there. Pretty happy with the defense, though. Pretty solid defense. Can use some improvement, but we'll kind of see what we do as we go along here. Special teams, nothing too crazy. Don't really care about what these guys do here. And yeah, so let's hop into it. So setting up my schemes. Like I just said, I like to build a good defense and then try to build a good run around it. So let's see here. I do like the power run, but we don't have a lot of. I like the multiple power run, but we don't have a very good scheme fit for that. Vertical power run focuses on tempting the defenses to load the box with extra defenders via commit to the power run game, then push them down the field with play action and shot passes. I don't mind that. That's not bad. Let's see here. West Coast zone run. The West Coast zone run is designed to utilize short passing to keep possession of the ball in the run game. Offensive linemen use quickness. It's not bad. West Coast power run. I do like this. I do like the West Coast power run. Creates weakness in the defense by stretching out horizontally. I don't mind that. I'm thinking the vertical zone run. Uses agile linemen to create multiple holes for the halfback to choose from and forces the defense into assignment conflicts by taking downfield shots via play action pass. Yeah, I want to set up the pass with the run. We'll just go 3-4 under. Our defense scheme is perfect fit for that. And I do like the 3-4 under anyways. So yeah. All right, we got our playbook set. We got our scheme set. And we'll keep going here. So let's see here. We're going to do our weekly training. Week 1. I like to let the defensive game plan stay. Usually the computer's pretty good with that. But for me, I always like to change to the run because I'm just a runner. It's how I've always been. For our focus players, I don't really want. We might see what we can get Montgomery to. If I don't have to look for a new running back, I'd prefer not to. We'll kind of see what we can do with that. On the defensive end, I definitely want to be upgrading guys on the defensive end. And some of our lesser, yeah. We'll send Bobby Massey to training. We'll put him as a focus player. And for Darnell Moore, instead, I don't really care about my wide receivers and what they do. Let's see here. I think my right guard was pretty lackluster, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Your lackluster defense, or is it the problems you're having offensively? Lackluster offense.
Yeah, we'll work on this guy until we can maybe get somebody new. So I always sim this, just kind of, it's just easier for me. I don't really want to play it, but I want the focus players to get the extra XP from it, so we can build a pretty solid team that way. And let's see here, upgrade players. Scroll down to the good ones that actually matter. All right, so defensive tackle Eddie Goldman, definitely gonna send him here. Definitely got to keep up with who we're upgrading. I want to make sure that they're getting upgraded in the right spot and the right scheme fit. Field general Danny Trevathan definitely could be a very good middle linebacker for us, so we will see how that goes. Definitely, I try to build my team around how they play, their stats, instead of just like overall. So like, for example, I was doing a Dolphins rebuild and Jerome Baker just went off. Just went absolutely off. So I traded away our other top middle linebacker and made Jerome Baker the top one, and just kind of went from there. We'll send Trubisky to strong arm camp. Not camp, but strong arm training. And we'll see how Trubisky does. I will give him a shot, even though I have very, very low expectations. I will let all these guys. I think it does the scheme fit, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll see. Are the Lions? Yeah, they are. Lions. Okay, so I think we're ready to play. I like to see how my team operates first and make decisions there instead of just right off the rip. So we will jump into this game. And so how this works is we get to choose 3 play the moments per divisional game. So I'll pass them out. Usually I like to do things that give me a scoring option or a lot of time with the ball. So you guys will kind of see that as it goes. So let's see how our team does. Big third down, don't really care, let them go. Big third down, doesn't matter to me. The red zone stuff I'll try to get into usually. Wow, we are getting worked. We are getting worked. 2 minutes or it's not enough time. 53 seconds, not enough time. Wow, this is ugly. Okay, we'll do this red zone alert. Get in the game here. So 3rd and inches. Okay, we're going to probably look to run here. I'll just use coach suggestions because it's a little bit easier. I mean, I know the formations and everything like that, but I like to kind of see what the coach has to say. All right, we're just going to dive for the first down. Do we get it? 4th and inches. You got to be kidding me. All right, no, I'm definitely gonna run. We'll go ISO or I form. I can't even believe that. All right, we'll do max protect. We're gonna double over here. Okay, touchdown. Nice, perfect, beautiful, beautiful. That's an ideal scenario right there. Glad we got our offense on the board. It was looking really ugly there. Looking like we're having some defensive struggles, which is a surprise to say the least. Okay, we're gonna jump in on this 4th down. I don't normally like doing this, but we really need to score. So we're gonna send Miller on a slant inside. We're gonna have a couple double actions there. We're gonna send Robinson on a. Let's send him on a post. Beautiful. All right, and we're gonna block Montgomery. Whoa. There we go. What is going on? Pass block. Thank you. It was like not letting me do that. Okay, we gotta send Miller on a slant again. Okay. All right, and let's go. And we see we're gonna come on. Woo! Is he in? Beautiful, beautiful. That's probably the end of my job, but I'm just gonna let them try to score. Okay, we got it. Very good. Nah, we're out of this game. Unfortunate. Wait, actually. Okay, we got a chance to tie this. This is big. It's a big moment. All right, so we got 2 timeouts, minute 35. We're going to do a screen, try to get out of bounds as quick as possible. Hit Montgomery. Can we get a block? We get a block, and we're just going to run out. Not the best play. Didn't get a lot of yards there. Looks like Trubisky's having an okay game. I wish the completion percentage was a little bit better, but no interceptions, 1 touchdown, decent amount of yards. That's okay. We'll take it. All right, so pass again. Let's see. And we're going to hit Y here. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Perfect. We got a shot. We're playing on all Madden, by the way, competitive for those who care. And yeah, that's kind of what we're doing here. So let's see. We're gonna take flood. I like the flood play. We're gonna put Montgomery on a block, and yeah, we'll let this play go. Risky. Oh my gosh. Wow. We had a chance. You can't even blame that on Trubisky. That was me. Wow. Very, very unfortunate. Unbelievable. We had a chance to save that game. So thoughts right before we even look at the stats. Trubisky did okay. But my defense is scaring me. How did the rushing go? Montgomery had a pretty solid game. 2 touchdowns, averaging 4 yards per carry. This is what I like to see. My receiving, Miller did good. Robinson, all right. Cordell Patterson got the touchdown. He had a big play. He had a huge play, actually. Wow. Okay. All right, and let's look at our defensive. Trevathan had an insane game. 12 tackles. Like to see that. Roquan Smith having a good game. Our middle linebacker is really showing up. Jalen Johnson, Buster Screen. And then after that, it kind of falls off. So definitely a little bit scary that our defense was kind of getting worked there early. But offense, I like to see the offense playing well, and it's a good start, so we'll take it. All right, so looking at week 2, my defensive coordinator wants to discuss the next game. Hey, coach, what's the game plan for Saquon Barkley? We're going to try to slow him down. I feel pretty confident in our defensive line. So I like this. I like this call. And let's see here. We're going to do our weekly training. I can't believe I threw that pick. We had a real chance to win that. I actually don't like their defensive game plan here. We're going to look on. I want to stop the outside run. And then obviously we're going to work on our outside run. So we want to stop their run and get our run going. I'm going to leave these as is. Sim, start the training. Sim the training. I believe this gives me maybe a slight advantage against the computer. Some people might be against that, but I like to send my guys to training, make sure we're getting the scheme fit and everything like that. So we got the Giants. This should be a win. Unfortunately, it is not a divisional matchup, so we won't be doing any play the moments or anything like that. So we are just going to straight sim it, and we're going to see how it goes. So let's go to next week. We lose 31-16. Wow, my defense is really struggling. Our front seven held up pretty well. It's just a shame we couldn't translate that into a win. Under 4 yards per carry. So our running, wow. All right. Allen Robinson's on a contract year. We might look to trade him. We might look to trade Robinson for somebody on the defensive end. Very, very possible. Unless he goes off. But I don't want to pay for a wide receiver if we're going to be building our offense around the run game. That's just me. So we'll look at the stats real quick. I just can't believe we got shellacked that hard on defense. Wow. All right, let's see. Trubisky did really bad. Yeah, we might look for a quarterback in the draft as well. Even though we're a run-heavy team, quarterback is still such a key position. You have to pass. So we need it. We might look to start Foles if Trubisky continues to do bad. Obviously, I can't blame him for the pick last game. That was on me, but we'll see. We'll trust him for a little bit longer. Okay, so Ryan. Oh, by the way, Tariq Cohen was hurt. It doesn't look like it's too bad. It was an ankle injury. Shouldn't be out for forever. David Montgomery, 15 attempts. I wish we could get him. I want to get him more attempts. 4 yards per carry. This dude is going off, man. We need to keep getting him the ball more. Anthony Miller having a good season. Robinson is not even doing that good thus far, and we're paying him a lot of money, so we're definitely going to look to trade him. Defense, Gibson having a good game. Roquan Smith having a good game again. Robert Quinn, and it kind of falls off after that. Khalil Mack doing all right. 1 sack. I'd like to see that. So we're doing okay. Our defense is doing okay. We're just giving up points. Man, unfortunate. I don't like losing the Giants. I do not like losing the Giants. That is not a team that I feel okay losing to. All right, so we are going to do our weekly training again. I'll let this one go. They're really good in the pass and really bad in the run. So we are going to look to run, though. We're going to work on some outside zones, and should be good. All right. Wow, 31 points to the Giants. If we would have lost, like 17-14, it'd be like, okay, my defense did okay. Our offense just isn't doing super hot. But our defense is just getting slacked, and they're supposed to be the stronger part of our team. So I do not like to see that. So we're going to upgrade some players here. David Montgomery, we're going to get you. I think David Montgomery could be our running back. He could be our running back for the future. I'm sure that's what the Giants plan on using him for, is the running back of the future. So going to keep upgrading guys that fit our scheme. I find that finding guys that fit the scheme is really, really important, almost more important than overall. Obviously, you can make them fit the scheme, but I find if you get guys that just fit the scheme and then upgrade them from there, it's a lot easier. Not much we can really do right now. I'm kind of just want to see how my team does, kind of let it coast out, and we'll see. So we're going to advance another week, and hopefully we beat the Falcons and get our first win of the season. We get our first win of the season. Our defense holds them to 12. One of the most powerful offenses in the game. Let's see who had a... Mitch Trubisky, 28-41, 1 interception. That's okay. 4 passing touchdowns, 1 sack. So our offensive line held up well. Mitch Trubisky had a great game. Wow, I do like to see this. And the Bills are apparently just going off. They keep having people in the weekly awards. Very, very happy to see this. We'll scout more college players once we get a little bit closer to kind of the end of the season. I don't like to do it now because I like to scout players based off the positions that I think I need to upgrade. So it's too early in the season to tell right now. And let's look at the stats real quick. We had a really, really good game. Really glad to see that. And hopefully, let's see. Okay. So we know Trubisky did really, really well. Very happy to see that. Montgomery, again, almost 4 yards per carry. Love that. Wish he had some more touchdowns. That's okay, though. We're getting a good amount of attempts. I'd like to see him around 20. So we'll see. I mean, Trubisky's still a couple carries, which is fine. I'm sure he's scrambling anyways. But receiving, Anthony Miller just going off this year. We might upgrade his dev trait, or not his dev trait, but his superstar trait. If he keeps going off like this, we'll upgrade him. Robinson is probably out the door. I can almost guarantee that Robinson's out the door. And we'll see from there. Blocking, it doesn't really give you much. Roquan Smith again, just going off this year. Love to see it. Buster Screen again at the top. Khalil Mack again at the top. Robert Quinn again at the top. Eddie Goldman making his way up. Don't think I've seen him up here a lot. Our defense held up really, really well. And I'm trying to pay attention to the names at the top of the tackle leaderboards, I guess is a good way to put it. Kind of makes me know who I want to pay and who I don't want to pay. So we will see. I'm very happy about that game. Held them to 12. That is fantastic. All right, so we are going to start our weekly training. We will let that pass. Why are we working on? That's weird. Okay, it says that they run a lot, but their passing is really good. So I don't know. We're gonna keep working on our outside run. I'm really happy leaving these guys as is. I want my linemen being better. I find the line on defense and offense is probably the most important field to upgrade. That's just my personal belief, my personal preference. So we are going to upgrade who we need to upgrade. Let's see. Our left guard improving. Love to see that. James Daniels. Very happy to see that. And Roquan Smith. Very, very, very happy to see Roquan Smith getting better. And not surprised at all. This dude has been just an absolute animal on the defensive end for us. Very happy to see that. Upgrade our kicker. I try to do power. The accuracy's on me, really, if I'm kicking. Wow, so I upgrade his power and he gets +3 kick accuracy. That makes a lot of sense. We'll upgrade Bilal Nichols. I don't want to pronounce that wrong, but I think it's Bilal. Or
Bilal.
Bilal. I don't know. Call him Nichols. All right, and we'll just leave him. I don't think he's a starter for us. Probably way down the totem pole of starters. And so we are going to send one more game, and then I think we're going to call this an episode. So let's see how we do. Fingers crossed. Let's go. Versus the Colts. Another win. Defense held them to 14 points. Love to see that. We got a breakout player. We will definitely be playing this Tampa Bay game 100% and trying to get Anthony Miller his points. Weekly awards again. Kyle Fuller, 8 tackles, 2 picks. Very, very happy to see our defenses coming around. Maybe it took them a few games to gel, but, very happy to see that. Thursday night game this week, which means we're on a short week. Going to be hard to install a full game plan and give the team time to recuperate. Tough choice. Do you want the team mentally prepared but tired, or well-rested but less prepared? The boys been doing good. We're going to give them some rest. They've been... If we would have lost, no. But the fact that we're doing good, we've had a couple good defensive games, couple good offensive games in a row, we will let them rest. We are going to full play this next offensive game. 2 touchdowns or 100 yards rushing receiving. The receiving 100 yards should be easy. We'll see though. And yeah, so we are going to call this an episode 1 of our Bears rebuild. Off to an okay start. We are 2-2 at the bottom of our division, but you know what? 500 football. I'm okay with that for now. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna see how it goes, and appreciate everybody for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, peace.
I've been looking for something that haunts me all night. I've been staying up hours until the sunrise. Just so casual, always living the same life.